Hey guys, this is William with another video for Play-agricola.com's YouTube channel and twitch.tv/play_agricola. I'm playing an EGIK WM France Deck G456 game with Mercator, Fofo, and JP. Opening pack, there's kind of four cards that are notable. These four, maybe Joiner, but I'm lower on Joiner than other people, I think. Gluten-free baker, Gelder, Wolf, Fisherman's Apprentice. I think Gluten-free baker has the highest ceiling of all of these cards, but Wolf is better in most games. So I could just first pick Wolf here. Yeah, I probably first pick Wolf. I would love to open with Gluten-free baker here. Yeah, and there's Gardener. Well. I mean, you still need a source of early vegetables for the Gardener line to really be good, so. This pack, hey Yellinger. So I like Prosecutor a ton, but there's Mayor Candidate here, and Mayor Candidate's just a lot more reliable. We've also got Early Riser. But yeah, looks like Mayor Candidate to me. And this is looking like a Nur game where I try to build the well and feed pretty easily with the Cooking Hearth plus Wolf. So that's... When I open with these two cards, that's what I'm thinking about. So, Gardening Enthusiast triggers Wolf. There's Restless Father here, which is pretty solid, especially if I'm going to do a Nur strategy. I'm lower on Graduate with a potential Nur strat. Lots of kind of crop stuff here. Bargaining Harvester, Gardening Enthusiast, Pipe Smoker. Probably just take Restless Father. Yeah. Make sure that I build the first room. Alright, well, pretty easy Boarlord here. I probably don't need to play Boarlord and Restless Father. And with Wolf, I do have a way to get a boar in round 1 by taking 1 grain. Or in stage 1 by taking 1 grain. However, is 1 field worth growing later? Maybe not. Maybe I push for the first room and try to get the Boarlord going afterwards. The thing is, if I do think there's a hold animal game, then that player will beat me to my 1 boar. Like they'll have 2 or 3 boar. So I mean, I can look for ways to hold more boar than that. But yeah, pretty easy boar lord here, and probably playing that over Restless Father. Good cards so far. Definitely could potential for some very different, diverse games with Graduate, Gluten-free Baker, Gardener. There's lots of there's some different game plans available. I would guess the Gluten-free Baker grabs Gardener and then grabs Gardening Enthusiast and sets up for a grain vegetable stage 1. And then you play Gardener and then you have tons of vegetables. And then once you have 2 vegetable fields with Gardener, then that's when you play Gluten-free Baker. So card player is a bit interesting here. I don't know when Family Growth would show when getting the boar stuff online. Maybe. It depends. It depends on what actions are available to me, Yellinger. Probably I'll do whatever the table pushes me towards. If the table pushes me towards 3 wood and 2 read actions, then I build the first room. Probably. I'm not saying I'll do one or the other. If I have the choice to do both, maybe get the boar online. But I'm not sure if I'll have the choice, right? I might get pushed one way or the other. So yeah, so I like Prosecutor. Now, I'm a bit interested in this card player here. The reason I'm interested in this card player is because it's actually a way to manage my Gelder with Mare Candidate. Also, with Wolf, I have ways of taking one resource at a time. So, I mean, card player naturally synergizes there. Yeah, I'm kind of interested in this card player here. I don't know if I might not actually play it. But yeah. Boarlord is at the start of each harvest. So early riser doesn't actually contribute to the Boarlord, but it does contribute by letting me eat the boar before the breeding phase. At least not until round 14. Wood, clay, reed, stone, wood. So that wood's on the top in round 9, and then I get an extra wood in 9 and 13 from card player. I mean, I'm not sowing a grain early. I'll take Branch Collector. Ooh. Ooh. Alright. Wow, turnip as well. I'm a bit scared passing that to the gluten-free baker gardener player, but very easy guest room. And so now I'm thinking about clearing out Wolf like in really early. Do a clay and also try to get a really intermittently muted. Sorry about that. Okay. Whoops. Sorry about that. Don't want Manger. Don't need to take Honeymoon yet. Don't want Syrup Tap. Don't want Festival Hall. Probably not Oyster Recipe. So these three are I'm pretty interested in all of these. Popcorn is a bit more neat with Card Player because Card Player can get me some extra read. I like Magnet here with Card Player. Try to time it so that with Magnet I'm getting an extra thing out of Card Player. Absinthe is also very good. I'll grab Magnet here. And it's a May as well. So even if Magnet is on the bottom, Yeah, it's a May ability. So, oh, there it is. There's Animal Yard. I did call that one out. I actually like Stonecutter's Hall here, except for the fact that I have Mare Candidate, but maybe I just don't play Mare Candidate. I actually like the Stonecutter's Hall here. Chocolate seems fine because I probably play a couple occupations after growing, right? Probably what I do is I'm setting up guest room, and then after that, then I'm playing maybe another oc or two, and then growing. But yeah, I've got Animal Yard here. Um, I think I'm relying on the one. Like I think the guest room is almost better than the Boar Lord, almost, and then just playing Restless Father. I think there's a chance that that could almost be better. I think the Boar Lord is still very good, but yeah. Night Bazaar round one with guest room is definitely a thing to do. I can take Night Bazaar here, and then if I start in the in a bad spot, Night Bazaar to get the one reed, one wood for guest room is a thing. Now the only problem with that is then you're spending 2 food, which is very awkward. Also, I probably don't need to take it here. I might wheel it. I'm interested in this Stonecutter's Hall with Magnet. I'm very interested in this Stonecutter's Hall with Magnet and seeing if I can make it work, especially with like. So I won't get any extra points out of it unless I don't play Mare Candidate. There is a world where I don't play Mare Candidate, I think. All right, so Dream is with Card Player. I get some extra building resources, and then Bartering Hut is good. I could start player interior design. It lets me spend 1 extra resource for guest room. So interior design is actually a thing here with guest room because it lets me. It's about as good as a day labor action because most of the time I'm gonna have 5 wood and I'm gonna be okay with spending 1 wood to get that guest room out 1 round earlier. So interior design is actually a thing. Plus, I have card player. All right, if I could make card player work, this could be really sick. If I could have a good card player game, this could be really sick. And I wield ceramics, man. All right, all right. If I get the right actions, this could be really gross. If I get the right moves, especially if this is a round 7 family growth game and I grow in like 5 with guest room. Even if I don't do the whole grow for the whole game thing, if I just play guest room in 5. I like honeymoon here. It doesn't trigger interior design, but I'm not all that likely. I might play oyster recipe, but honeymoon, the world where I want to play honeymoon is it's pretty good in the world where I want to play honeymoon. So I only have 2. Well, no, I have 3 miners that trigger branch collector. Night Bazaar and chocolate are both here. So I have interior designer, so I think I grabbed the chocolate over Night Bazaar because I could play interior design on start player in round 1. Most of the reason I was considering the Night Bazaar was for start player round 1 to guarantee myself a wood and a reed for guest room, and then I'd be 1 3 wood action away from playing guest room. Festival Hall plus card player. I just don't think I'm all that likely to plow. Like I know I have the Boar Lord here, gray, but I just think I might not play Wolf until later in the game. Like so, Wolf is a way to feed the guest room, Wolf is definitely a way to feed the guest room, but I'm kind of thinking about other ways to feed the guest room. Like I'm recognizing that I'm not like if I could play 4 occupations in stage 1, I would do it. But playing 4 occupations in stage 1 is going to slow me down from getting the guest room out. And there's no guarantee I get the cooking hearth. And if I do get the cooking hearth or the fireplace, like I might just eat the sheep and not need to use the boar. So I think there are a couple different ways I could go. Hmm. I might first move to clay. This might be a first move to clay hand. 2 clay into interior design, and then plan to take clay again, and then build the cooking hearth and turn a clay into 3 food. Or sorry, not 2 clay, take 3 or 4 clay. Hmm. 3 woods there, eh? I think I 3 wood over the 2 clay. Yeah, since I don't know when sheep's flipping, I think the cooking hearth is a lot better for me than the fireplace. So yeah, having like taking the 2 clay means I definitely would have to take another clay action, and I'm not sure how good that is. But if I can start player into 4 clay, that is something I will do. Mm, there we go. Oh, I've got the bug on my hand. No sheet. I can take 4 clay here though. So then what I could do is I could do something like wolf into grain, like play wolf and then take grain, build a stone oven or clay oven maybe as a way to get food. Plus then I would hold the 1 boar so that I'd be ready to play boar lord as well. Resource lender, stonehouse builder. All right, so there's definitely. All right, how do I fix this? This is the offset thing. Um, I get 3 wood again, so maybe I just take 3 wood. Just set myself up for guest room without playing too many cards. There we go. That's fixed. Yeah, there we go. That's fixed. Menu's coming up in the right spot. Yeah, good. joiner as well for mercator. So I'm guessing JP is setting up the gardener. I guess that JP's on the gardening enthusiast gardener um, gluten-free baker line. Might also have evening prayer, it looks like. Fofo start player clay roof. So major minor flipped, no sheep. That's unfortunate. Three food, three food. Hmm. Take Reedstone food here. So what I could do is read second action Wolf and then 2 green into the clay oven next round. Or I just take 3 food with my second action. Like, I guess instead of taking 3 food, I'd rather build... I could just build the clay oven without baking, just because it lets me place ceramics, but I would have to take clay again in order to place ceramics, so I feel like the wolf into the 2 grain first is good. Wolf into the 2 grain before building the clay oven. And then just hold the boar. And set myself up for guest room like round 5, I think. Yeah, Fofo 2 is brand new, clearly. Yeah, expected evening prayer for sure. So I'm guessing we see Gardener, Gardening Enthusiast here. And then he's going to sow next round. So there'll be really good actions available in round 5. If I'm playing Major Minor Grain and if JP is playing sow with one of his actions. Oh, good friend. Okay. Was a very good friend. Very good friend draft. As evidenced by my hand. An engineering apprentice. Okay. So, occupation gardening enthusiast into sow. Next round. And then eating the grain and the vegetable. I guess that doesn't seem that likely. Unless JP has a way to beg, like a mendicant or something. I'm not aware of. Okay. Yeah, maybe Mercator just took Gardening Enthusiast. I wish I could remember exactly what pile it was in. Oh wow, there's going to be a 6 wood action. Because Mercator has to take food again with his second move, so Mercator's going to Stonehouse build. Oh, JP took his own 6 wood action away. I guess this lets him build the first room and forces Fofo to decide. And if Fofo decides to build, then JP gets like 6 clay. Yeah, 6 clay is pretty great. Yeah, especially because this is setting up JP to take the sheep and then figure out the way to eat them after. So the six clay is really good for JP. Fofo decides to build. Yeah, so I'm going to build the clay oven here. Oven over cooking hearth. Yes. Yeah. Because then what I'm going to do is I'm going to do like a 5 clay action into start player guest room next round. And I'm effectively growing in round 5. Not quite, but yeah. If it's not family growth in 5, I'm going to be in a really good spot. I think so. I think I can HAKLJ. Because it just says when you play an improvement, you can spend 1 extra. It doesn't like specify timing. It just says when you play the improvement. So I'm assuming that's all simultaneous. The guest room does say immediately on it, but I think the immediately can effectively be. It just means when you play the immediately is taking the place of when you play this card, not at any time or whatever. That's my interpretation of what immediately means on guest room. So Fofo letting JP start player to take the 6 clay. Yeah, when the first fireplace hasn't been built yet, the clay is just good. Immediately is just a yeah. I agree, Joe. I agree that's what it means there. It doesn't mean like this can't happen simultaneously to anything else. That is one way that you could interpret immediately is that like this cannot happen at the same time as anything else. But I believe what immediately is trying to convey on guest room is it's when you play this card. That's all. That's all. It's you're just taking when you play this card and contracting it to immediately. Oh, mercator start player bookshelf here. So I might not get major minor this round, which is pretty bad. Pretty bad, because I really want to grow with the guest room here. Hopefully Fofo is intrigued by Reedstone Food or Fordwood. JP plays Veggie Vendor and says, thank you, Mercator, for protecting my growth of the type in the printed cost. So importantly, I can pay for interior design when I build the free pottery off of ceramics. So is it Veggie Vendor, gluten-free baker? Because Mercator took joiner out of my opening pack. So gluten-free baker, Veggie Vendor. And yep, fireplace gets built. That's a shame. Could play an Auk here. Could play Boarlord. Could play card. No, I'm not playing card player. Not playing branch collector. Let's take 4 wood, I suppose. Yeah, I don't. Not particularly a fan. But I mean, bookshelf is bookshelf. Like whatever. Mercator helped JP some percent, but he also helped himself a ton just by playing bookshelf, right? I guess Mercator maybe took graduate, and Mercator's just trying to get the graduate online. I guess that's probably what it is. Fofo did just pass on the chance. Yes, Fofo did. You're right about that, HIKLJ. Yep, you are right about that for sure. Oh man, late family growth game. I have to get guest room out here. Holy crap, I wish I got guest room out last round. Holy. JP complaining? Like, oh man, JP. Oh man, JP, I do not think this is a position where you say, oh, Chris. When you only have to start player the one time. Because Mercator protected for you. Oh, Storage Shed with Engineering Apprentice is fun. Storage Shed with Card Player is also fun. But I had to take Guest Room. I think it was in my Guest Room hand. Pretty sure it works. If I can grow on time with ceramics into pottery, it has to be GG. Yeah, second move for Reed does look very good. Yeah, Mercator looks like he wants to build stone rooms, but has no clay to Reno in the round that Reno flips, so not totally sure what Mercator's up to. I guess Fofo and I both first action took clay in round 5. So Mercator didn't really get the chance to, because JP was start player. Yeah, maybe that's all it was. Is that we just took the actions before they got to him. Ooh, JP took the 4 reed. After collecting a reed from friend as well. So JP's gonna build a BMW. So that makes growing more difficult. It means I kind of need to reedstone food twice. Means I need to hit reedstone food this round and next round, and then build second move next round. But yes, I am definitely trying to grow in order. Definitely. Does Hearth just end JP? If I do it first action? There is traveling players there, so I don't think so. And we can see what JP plays with his miner as well. What should my guest be? This is kind of like Beauty and the Beast, right? Like, the wolf has got, the beast is keeping Belle locked in the tower, right? Be our guest, you know? Very beautiful interior castle. Alright. I think I've decided. So if I read Stone Food here, yeah, let's see if Mercator builds. Customers around have to go. How big is my guest room? It's max size. Every round for the rest of the game. The guest should be Belle, not the beast. Maybe Belle is the smiley person. Is Mercator gonna stable block me? Looks like Mercator might want to stable block me. I would like to play an occupation here, but I'm kind of tight on food. What about plowing and then sowing the 1 grain as a way to actually get grain going? Plowing feels really bad with Boarlord, though. Fofo. Fofo's building the well here. Spam SP is good for me anyways. I think so, with my interior design. Like, I don't mind spamming start player. So yeah, I think I can force him to do that. I want to play Warlord, but I don't want to have to eat this one. I don't want to have to eat my last grain. I guess I just 4 wood, 3 wood. And I'll try to tempt Mercator with give Mercator a 5 wood action and say, hey, don't you want this? Take 3 stone. Since I have Stonecutter's Hall. And Magnet. And building the stone oven might be a thing that I want to do. And then I'll get one of the 4 wood actions. Mercator playing Prosecutor. Bookshelf into Prosecutor, eh? Wait, so he played Stone House Builder plus Resource Lender, but he's not actually going to build any stone rooms. Because Mercator is just going for Graduate, right? Is my assumption that Mercator is just setting up Graduate. Whoops. I should add the guest once my board's refreshed. So since I haven't got card player out, I don't actually have that many building resources. I was kind of thinking card player would provide, and branch collector. Like I have a bunch of resources in my hand, but I did grow. I did grow, so that does give me more actions to do that kind of thing. Abs on major. All right. Hopefully Mercator is tempted by a 6-wood action here. You know you want it. He's building the pottery. That's funny. Pottery off of 0 clay. Feels bad. Oh well, at least I get to build. At least I get to build. Pottery over 6 wood or blocking me feels really bad. But I guess he gets the clay back here, right? Because Fofo takes the wood. Yeah. So it works out for Mercator. Last action. Branch Collector, because I'm going to play Magnet on Family Growth. And I'm not sure that I want to play Mayor Candidate anymore. It's pretty late for Mayor Candidate. I have 5 stones, so... Father. I don't think I'm going to play Father, because I think I'm playing Boarlord next round. Maybe I was supposed to build a stable so that I could take the boar. I'll ask. Actually, I'll ask. I'll ask if I can build 2 stables, because then I can collect a wood off of Boarlord, or off of Wolf. And I should be able to play Boarlord. Yeah, I forgot that I want to build 2 stables there. And then I'll play Branch Collector, and then I can play Boarlord next round. Did I pass my cabbage? No. Mercator took pottery over 6 wood and stable. Yep. I did not pass my cabbages. No. Wait on Absinthe here. I don't think he declared abs. Abs on vegetable, where it already is. So I can magnet here, or I can Stonecutter's Hall. Probably magnet. I guess chocolate is a thing if I'm going to play another occupation after this. But chocolate doesn't trigger the branch collector right away. So I'll pay a stone for 3 food. And trigger branch collector and get a boar. So now I want to see who gets these 2 boar, and if I can make Boar Lord go off the rest of the game. JP farm name sign. Yeah, I mean, JP can hold 2 boar, but not 3 boar. So it's really just, and Fofo can only hold one boar. So if I trigger Wolf again, then I can guarantee Boar Lord, but I would have to take boar, which I don't necessarily want to do, because the boar is just wasted in that case. Could build a stone oven just for points here, and gamble that the 2 boar goes untaken. And the only thing that wrecks me if the 2 boar gets taken is if JP goes for it, right? If Fofo takes it, it's fine. But the 3 read is probably better than the stone oven. Yeah, I think I want the 3 read here, because then I can do stuff like Reno stone oven after activating Wolf by taking clay. Mercator plays another Auk, that's fine. I can play on expensive Auk. Yeah, what I'm hoping is that JP is setting himself up where he wants to sow last action so much that there's no way he Oh, he plays Gardener here. Oh, damn it. So that has been a problem this game, is that when I wanted an improvement in round 5 for a guest room, I didn't get it, and now I want an occupation here, and I'm not getting it. That's been a big problem for me this game. Yeah, I didn't expect the next 2 actions to be occupations. And yeah, so like what I could do is I could take clay here, but I don't really want to take clay plus clay boar, because then I'm just wasting the boar that I could breed. I guess I could build a fire. No, building a fireplace is not good. Just the way stuff is lining up is awkward. So the problem is, if I don't take boar here, so what I need to have happen is I need to breed the boar, and then I need to be able to collect the clay and hold 4 boar minimum, because someone is going to have 3 boar at the start of next harvest, most likely. So I need to be in a position where for Boarlord to give me 3 fields, I need to be able to hold 4, then 5, then 6, so that means I need wood. Feed 5. Breed. Because I'm going to need to do some fencing. Ideally, I would like to fence before I activate the wolf by taking clay. Mm. So I could do something like 3 stone into the stone oven and pay an extra stone. The reason I would take 3 stone is because I want to pay an extra stone for the... Oh, but I need the clay for the stone oven. Yeah. The thing is, I want to take clay one more time this game, and I would like to have the ability to hold the boar before I do that. So it's awkward because it's a bit of a chicken and egg thing where I want to do both. I want to do both things before I do the other thing. JP's got broom with storage shed. Very nice. Very nice. So now he just wants something that helps him breed or helps him bake. Any kind of baking help would be great for JP here. Because we know he's got gluten-free baker. So mercator first pick stone house builder and then second pick joiner. Yeah, I'm lower on joiner than other players are. That's not a decision I would have made. I mean, I was flirting with first picking gluten-free baker. I think the card is the kind of card that I'm pretty happy first picking because there's so many things that make it really good. Now, it's not on its own, it's not great, but there's so many cards that you can draft afterwards that just make it so good. Oh, this is not start player. This is vegetable, of course, right? Yeah, because JP, every time he takes vegetable, is getting a point and 4 food. Yikes. So what? 3 wood, 3 wood, fence, clay. Can't even reno this round. 3 wood, fence, clay, boar. If the boar is still there, I don't expect Fofo will let the boar go all the way around, though. Expect Fofo is going to want to take 2 boar and 2 food. Fofo takes 3 wood. Alright, I think... Oh man, 2 wood is just not a great move. Maybe I just stone oven here. No, but that's only 1 wood. Yeah, the appeal of Reno is that it comes with 2 wood. I guess I just take 2 wood here. Or I play card player. The problem with card player is wood goes to the bottom next round, so I can't take wood next round. Yeah. I guess I could play Mayor Candidate. I'd be more interested in Mayor Candidate if Reno was still available, if I thought I was going to get Reno with my last move. Stonehouse Builder and Joiner is cute. Yeah. I guess you're hoping for some Stonehouse. Like, you're hoping for Rock Pyramid, right? You're just really hoping for Rock Pyramid. Popcorn's great. So there's some good, he's got some good Resource Lender combos, right? Like, Popcorn, I think, is phenomenal with Resource Lender. But yeah, JP's gluten-free baker is just winning here. He's got an excellent setup for it. Really excellent setup for it. So first pick Engineering Apprentice, second pick Veggie Vendor, I guess. Yeah, if Mercator did pass Veggie Vendor, then I think passing Gluten-free Baker is probably a mistake, but oh well. Do my fencing here. So I'll take one of the clay actions and get a wood and a clay and a boar. Or sorry, get a clay and a boar, not a wood. And then do I want to try to play 2-Ox next round? Like, do I want to try to play Gelder? Probably not. Probably I'm trying to play Gelder in 12 because the 2 cattle are going to get taken. So I could start player into the 2 cattle here. Start player Chocolate. Or start player Stonecutter's Hall. If I Stonecutter's Hall, I could trigger Nope, Magnet cannot be triggered here. So I'll start player Chocolate, I guess. You know what? Stonecutter's Hall is just more points, though. But it means no Stone Oven next round. Unless I take Stone again. Yeah, I should probably go for the Stone Oven. I can play Stonecutter's Hall really late if I want to. Because, yeah, I'm playing Boarlord and Gelder, and I might expect that I have to use Expensive Ock both times. So I think start player Chocolate is okay here. Also, I have to take SP. I'll wait on Abs. Magnets at the end of the round. Abs on 3 wood. Yeah, I'll spend 3 stone this round and magnet here. So Boarlord, have to trigger interior design at least once because I need the food. Ideally twice. But probably what I do is I probably reno and build a cooking hearth. And then I could take 2 sheep. Although the 2 sheep, I can't hold either of them. So maybe I cooking hearth and something else. Is Reno contested? Is JP gonna Reno or is JP gonna Reno here? JP wants bakes, but he doesn't have stone. Fofo could go for the stone oven. I think I'd just build the stone oven here. I think that's a safe play. Pay a clay for 3 food. And then get wood. And then I want major, minor, and occupation as my last 2 moves. JP playing Sycophant. Does JP have graduate? JP has graduate. I mean, farm name sign with graduate with big fencing makes a ton of sense. Also, with engineering apprentice, you have another extra reason to build, to go for all of them. Getting another clay room? No, I'm not interested in another clay room because my feeding is not great. Because my feeding comes off of me spending building resources for improvements. So spending building resources for rooms is very fighting. His stable's in the wrong place for big fences. I agree, they are. Yeah. All right, let's get the boar lord out here and spend 2 food from chocolate. And assume that Fofo does not want to take 1 boar and not breed. Well, she can't breed sheep anyways. I think Fofo... If Fofo fences last action, she can breed the sheep and the boar. So I'm pretty sure Fofo is going to fence last action if it's there. Mercator, family growth, oyster recipe. Yeah, playing free miners feels kind of bad with Prosecutor. The thing is, JP is getting at least 1 more stable, so maybe he doesn't care. Gets the rest of her treasure hunter. Yeah, I mean, it's 2 stone, but she doesn't really need 2 stone. I don't think the 2 stone is too relevant. Unless she has some stone miner. JP fences. Okay. Fofo maybe start players then? Yeah, Fofo said she wanted to breed here. But yeah, JP's going to have like a, what, 8-point gluten-free baker? That's going to be really tough to beat. Unless we really heavily contest the so bake action so that he only gets 4. 4, there's no way we're keeping him at 4. He's going to get 6 minimum out of gluten-free baker. That's going to be really tough to beat. Fofo built a room in a stable, which does let her double reno. Or double breed. And then what was my last move? Cooking hearth, I believe. Ooh, I don't have enough clay to interior design this. I would definitely want to interior design. It's all fireplace. And then get plus wood. And then I kept start player all of round 11, which is actually crazy. That's really kind of me. Because if I hit family growth, or if I hit family growth or Plauso here, I'm happy with both. Or plus I. Not plus O. It's Plauso. So taking vegetable last move and then what? Eating nothing might have been good. I will hit one of those. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, that was not the most insightful analysis for me, I suppose. Oh, magnet. Forgot to magnet a stone. I guess technically it might matter because of Stone Giant, but she says just pick one in case. Round 11. All right, Fofo's got Stone Giant. She's all but telling me she has Stone Giant. she's basically telling me she has Stone Giant here. Because she's like, oh, just pick one, just in case. Three wood is good here. I could also set up for Stonecutter's Hall by taking stone. Set up for start player Stonecutter's Hall into family growth without room. I think JB is probably interested, or JP is probably interested in that, but I like getting the Stonecutter's Hall out. That's quite appealing to me, especially when it comes with wood as well. Because I just want. I think I'm setting up for Reno fence in 14. Usually that's something you want with Branch Collector. Is you want Reno fence. The thing is, if I'm playing Stonecutter's Hall here, I'd be spending all of my reed. Yeah. And I don't want to spend all my wood for sure. So I almost need another clay grab, which I'm not sure that I want another clay grab. But JB's Reno whistle. Yeah, if I had one more reed, I'd think this was good. You know what I should have done? Instead of taking the 2 stone, I should have taken reed stone food. I forgot this was 3 reed. I did think that I was able to build the Stonecutter's Hall here. That's just fully a mistake on my part. I could... Yeah, I think Gelder is just not good anymore. Although it looks like my Boar Lord is safe with JP taking the 2 boar here. So if I reed stone food... Do I want to commit to not renovating again? If I reed stone food, I'm not renovating. I guess if I'm playing Stonecutter's Hall, I don't really want to reno anyways, right? Three reed is good then. Sorry, why is 3 reed good? I think 3 reed gives me 1 useless reed versus reed stone food. I know I know I'm gonna have a use for the stone. It's gonna let me magnet. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna spend an extra stone on Stonecutter's Hall and then spend a stone in round 13 and then magnet a stone back for round 14. Design 1 reed and then maybe Reno. I don't think I'm likely to Reno. It is possible though. But I think I'm not likely to want to take stone next round. So I think the reed stone food here, it lets me magnet at the end of 13. Yeah, Fofo does have Stone Giant. Hilarious. Yeah, we saw that coming. It makes sense because she had so much extra stone with Treasure Hunter, right? She had so much extra stone. So it makes sense. And she's, like I said, she told us, right? So okay, so did I actually magnet the correct thing if she has Stone House if she has Stone Giant? Um, so Stone Giant is unreliable if it shows 3, right? Because somebody could use their third or second move to take 3 stone. That's a very reasonable move. Um, however, is 2 stone likely to get taken? Probably not. So if I had left the 3, but then there's a world where I don't know. It's too complicated to think about. Pay S for 3 food. Whoops, that was 4, and get a wood. So what would be cool is if I could magnet so that there's no stone on the space. But of course, that's not possible because magnet happens at the end of the round. Yeah, I think what I do instead of playing, instead of renovating, I just play honeymoon here. But I can, I will have to eat a boar here, but I can afford to eat 1 boar so long as Fofo doesn't take start player. Ooh, turnip field. So never mind. I was thinking start player honeymoon, but not getting that back because Mercator is wanting to turn up field. Um, yeah, I mean, probably if it's me, I would have plow sowed, and then I'd be looking to turn up field with Reno in the last round. Or if I think that Mercator has graduate, I'd be thinking graduate into family growth in 14 after harvesting after your plow sow. But it's pretty much the same. It's pretty much the same. The thing is, if you start player and you need plow sow, you can't also Reno. So like if JP and Fofo threaten Mercator's Reno, and Mercator doesn't Reno this round, that could be a problem for him. But Mercator can Reno this round already, so I don't expect that'll be an issue. Do I want to take wood twice? I guess I could fence 4 here. Fence 4 really puts a lot of pressure on fencing, right? Like it might mean that Mercator wants to delay until Reno fence next round. Plus this means that I don't eat the boar if I don't have to. It is JP with graduate. With the way Mercator was played bookshelf into those other occupations, I thought for sure Mercator was on graduate. Yeah, a renovator's fine. I don't know, renovator's okay. It's when I saw prosecutor and renovator, I was like, oh, it has to be graduate because that's the only reason I would play both those cards. But did not end up being the case. Um, take a veg here, I guess. Not sure I've played the end of this game correctly at all. Oh, Fofo did not Stone Giant into family growth here. Interesting. I guess Fofo has Stone Giant for Fence and Reno, potentially. Late House Goat. Late House Goat. Round 13. So I wonder if he has a way to bake. If he doesn't have a way to bake, he only has 6 points from gluten-free baker, which is still excellent, but it's not the insane 8+ points that I was afraid of coming out here. I mean, 6 points from gluten-free baker is still incredible. It's still really good. Because that means you got 6 points in 24 food. Or not. Yeah, 24 food. Yeah. I wish there was a way I could threaten Reno. Maybe what I'm supposed to do is threaten fence here. If I threaten fence, JP will plow sow. Okay, so if I threaten fence, maybe Mercator first move fences or first move Reno fences, and then JP will sow bake, and then Fofo will be looking at a case where Reno or fence could get blocked by me, and Plowso is not that good for her. So maybe if I threaten fence, there's a world where I get maybe there's a world where I get Plowso if I threaten fence. And I'm gonna eat a stone to feed 7. Get a free field. Magnet wood or magnet stone. Magnet S from round 13 or round 11. Could just take the sheep. Yeah, but I might get a 2 sheep action next round because with Whistle, JP is not really interested in. With Whistle, JP is not really interested in taking 2 sheep, I don't believe, and Mercator can't hold them yet, and Mercator would take the boar over the sheep, I think, and Fofo I don't think is taking 2 sheep, so I think 2 sheep is a thing that I might get with my second move, Yellinger. I think the chance for Plowsow is worth a lot. The chance of getting Plowsow is worth a lot. Oh, JP family growth instead of Sobakes. Interesting. Makes sense. Nobody really wants Sobake. I guess I block it if I think I'm fighting against JP. I'm not sure I'm even beating Mercator, though. I guess Mercator does have to return stuff for enthusiasts, so Mercator maybe has a couple negatives. But... what do you know? Master plan successful. Exactly. So now JP will sow. Well, maybe not. If he continues to gamble that Mercator is not interested in the Sobake space. Yeah, maybe not. I will take 2 sheep with my next move. And then 2 wood into 2 stables, maybe. Plow is 1 point. I think I shouldn't have played chocolate. I should have played honeymoon. I think that was a mistake. Because yeah, I'm gonna run out of points pretty quickly here, especially if I don't get a stables action. Although it's well, is Fofo? What's Fofo got? Yeah, Fofo does not have joinery, so Fofo is on the build stables thing. Unless, yeah, her okay, the 7 wood was just left over. She didn't just hadn't updated her farm yet. All right. Man, JP has way too many vegetables. JP needs, what does JP need? Prize squash here. Prize squash, Reno prize squash would be gross. 2 stone, 2 stone. Yeah, I can do that as well. Yeah. For 3 points altogether. Joe just put up a game. So yeah, I'll go hop over and join Joe. JP says, can someone play Pickler? Mm-hmm. Man, Stonecutters Hall is so expensive. 3 read is so expensive for Stonecutters Hall. Oh, Dairy Crier! No! Oh, I forgot about Dairy Crier. Is there any way for me to hold points here? If I build a stable... No, I don't think there's a way for me to increase my point count here by getting 2 sheep. Oh man, the two sheep action's not looking good now. I totally forgot about Derek Cryer. Let's take 4 food, I suppose. Mercator has, if I had tried to predict Mercator's hand, which I was trying to do, I would not have picked the hand that he has. Yeah, I actually needed more clay, which is crazy. I actually needed more clay this. I needed more building resources of all types. So like not getting the card player out. If I could have had a good card player, that would have done a lot of work. All right, this is my final farm. So 1 point for magnet and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 for Stonecutter's Hall. So whatever I score plus 6. 46. Yeah, the 50 point. The 6 point gluten free baker. Too brutal. Yeah, so stuff I could have done better. Getting I maybe needed to just first action it says that was our 4th person. Fence plow major veg. Yeah, no, Fofo was out of moves. Yeah. So having empty fields with Boarlord is sad. Because filling up my farm would have been good. The branch collector idea was neat. Not getting the pottery was obviously really sad. Not getting the free pottery was really sad. Because I did expect to get the free pottery. So yeah, so maybe prioritize. Maybe taking the 5 clay was too greedy in round 5. Maybe it was better just to get the guest room out. I don't know. With ceramics, it feels like the 5 clay was really good. But yeah, not getting a major not getting even on major in round 5 to play the guest room was really unfortunate. Because yeah, I could have just had a full extra action for very little cost to myself. And then yeah, the pottery, Mercator building the pottery was very sad. Yeah. And then I guess Boar Lord got blocked in round 9 as well. Yeah, so there were a couple like key timings where I didn't get the card out that I wanted to get out, which was unfortunate. But I mean, with guest room and family growth in 7, I should be winning this game. I think I probably should be winning this game with family growth in 7 and me having guest room in hand. I think the fact that I did not win this game is a Means I probably screwed something. Probably screwed a bunch of things up, most likely. Um, maybe my draft was not very good. Maybe Gelder was just not good here. Does it come down to getting card player out? Because with the wolf, like I can, card player can activate on the wolf, card player can activate off of Gelder, card player can activate on Mare Candidate grabs. I could have had a bunch more building resources, that's for sure. Could have had a bunch more building resources. The other thing is, if I do hit family growth in 12, I probably do score a couple more, right? Because if I hit family growth in 12, then I definitely play honeymoon. I probably score at least 2 or 3 more points in that case. Yeah. Oh well. Oh, looks like they started already.